What's up guys, today we're gonna be talking about two new units that are joining the global version of Dokkan Battle soon. They are Gogeta and Broly, as you can see on my screen right now. To start off, we're gonna talk about which of both units is better, even though you can know it just by reading the passives and super attacks skills. But we have to go more deep because Broly has really good leader skill, even than Gogeta can have like better passive skills and stuff, but Broly leader skill is pretty good. So well, we're gonna go in depth with that too. So to start things off, we're gonna talk about Gogeta. Here in the screen you can see the TUR version, the normal version. This unit is pretty sick. Just to start things off, you just have to read here. He gets attack and def plus 100%, just like that. Attacks are effective against all types, like other Gogetas on the game, other Super Gogetas on the game. He has a medium chance, which is a 25% to evade enemies' attack, and also transforms in the 5th turn from the start of the battle. So this card right here is pretty good. Here you can see his stats. It's pretty good, just like this. Like he does about 1.4, 1.7 million. The damage is between that. It depends, of course, of the dupe system you have active and stuff. But to be like a unit that has attack effective against all types, it is pretty good, to be honest. But we should talk about his transformation. Well, this card is insane, guys. Like, you get it 5 turns in, which is, I mean, 5 turns are a lot of turns, but it's not like LR, Gogeta, and Vegito that need you to have 50% of the health and stuff to transform. So it's pretty easy to transform. You just fight, and if you're doing like a boss rush, any Dokkan Fest, boss battle, you know, you're gonna get eventually this fusion pretty soon. So instead of attack and defense plus 100%, it has plus 130 now. So, and instead of attacks effective against all types, it has a critical hit with every attack. So he just has 100% chance to perform a critical hit and high chance to evade enemy's attack, which is a 50%. So I'm gonna risk and say this is the best TUR on the game. Like, the transformation is definitely top 3 cards of this game, no doubt. Like, the critical chance is so big. Like, this is so big how the events now have a lot of defense. So maybe you get like 2 million attack stat and you end doing what, about 500,000 damage, but with the critical hit you save the thing. Like, you do pretty much, you can double or even more your damage. So this unit is pretty big, and I'm gonna say right now that he's a better unit than Broly overall. We're gonna talk about Broly now, but to rate this unit, I will give it probably a 10 out of 10 probably. This is one of the best TURs in the game. It's gonna be top 3, top 5 TURs in the game, and the transformation is just so sick, it makes it even better. So moving into Broly. Broly is a pretty good unit too, don't get me wrong, but overall you can definitely see he's not as good as Gogeta. So he does supreme damage to all enemies, which is pretty good for world tournament and stuff, but at the end of the day, that's not very useful in boss rushes, Dokkan battles, Dokkan Fest battles. It can be helpful for SBRs though, and world tournaments, but usually we just face one enemy in this game. So yes, he doesn't have key problems, of course. He does just key plus 6, attack plus 130%, and defense plus 100%, and transform in the 4th turn from the start of the battle instead of the 5th, which is Gogeta's condition. That makes it easier to transform, which is better. But if we just compare the transformations, this is not as good as Gogeta, but still pretty good. So he has key plus 8, which is, well, you actually get that plus links, you are always 12 key in his team. Attack plus 188, which is pretty much attack stat, and defense plus 120%. This definitely doesn't have any attack or defense problems, but for what I have seen in game, this ends doing less damage than Gogeta. I don't know why. Well, I do know why, but the links of Gogeta, you can actually make the Gogeta attack stat better. If you ask me, I don't think Gogeta should be doing like more damage than Broly. Just not. I mean, the main reason is because Gogeta is effective against all types or 100% crit if he evolves. So, to be honest, this probably should do more damage for what he does. If I have to guess, I'm gonna guess that the Broly does less damage because he attacks all enemies, but even that, I'm pretty sure he should do a bit more damage than he does right now. Well, if I have to give him a mark, if Gogeta is a 10 out of 10, this should be, what about 8.5 maybe out of 10? Yeah, should be 8.5, 9 out of 10, something like that. So, just to not compare them just by this, we're gonna be talking about his categories. So, well, here are the leader skills of Movie Heroes category, which is one of the Gogeta's categories. And to be honest, the free-to-plays that the new free-to-plays are pretty good. We're gonna be talking about them in another video. Broly team has also free-to-play units, so all the new free-to-plays are pretty good, which is helpful to build your team when you are maybe a free-to-play player, or maybe you just don't have units enough to working with this category. So Movie Heroes is pretty strong. As you can see, you can run LR Super Saiyan 3 Goku, the new free-to-play LR, which is a pretty good support, but it has no links at all with this team. So you run most likely all the Gogetas like you were in a fusion team. Gogetas are also here in the Movie Heroes category. Also, you can run Super Saiyan 3 Tech Goku, Super Saiyan 3 AGL Goku, which are monsters. The new Goku and the new Vegeta, with the free-to-play versions of them, and well, the two versions, which are this and this, that are in the banner of Gogeta. So you have a lot of options here to build up. So you have this category and free fusions, which I'm pretty sure you all know about fusions. This category is insane, of course, but it has like low cards. I mean, there's only a few cards here that are super good, to be honest. I mean, there are optimal cards, of course, but I mean, cards that are so good, there are a few only. But if you can combine both of the categories, you end up having a really good team, which for me it should be one of two Gogetas. Well, in the global we don't have the EZA of the strength one yet, so it's gonna be the int one for the moment. Even the EZA that is coming is gonna be really better than the int one. One of the Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks, which feels better of course right now. Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta of course, maybe the Super Bundle if you have it. This is a pretty exclusive card though. And LR Gogeta of course in your team, so it's not your leader anymore now that there is the new leader. So this team is pretty good, but if we actually start talking about movie bosses, sorry, and full power, I think you can end up having a team that can be better than the Gogeta's team, and just because this unit, Turles, the AJ Turles is just so disgusting, like he's so good. I mean, this is one of the best things I have ever seen on a Dokkan Fest, because he's a really good super unit and he does decent damage, he can stun the enemy, he can transform and do even more damage. I mean, he's definitely a really good unit and he can make all your team work out. So if you run into movie bosses, if you ask me, I would do a team with Broly, LR Broly, I mean the leader of course, Turles. The free-to-play are is pretty good too, and this new Broly that is in the banner of the legendary one is just insane. We're gonna be talking about him in another video just to not make this so long, but yeah, he's insane to be honest. So you can do a team about what 3-4 Brolys, the 3-4 Brolys that you can see here, plus Turles, and that's gonna be pretty much one of the best teams, if not the best team right now when it comes out into global. So if we talk about the units itself, we can say Gogeta is better than Broly, I'm pretty sure. But if we talk about teams, the teams, yeah, I would give both teams like a 9.5 or a 10 out of 10. So I think they're pretty much the same at the end of the day. Which should you summon for? I mean, I'm pretty sure you can check your units, check out these two category, movie bosses, full power, and movie heroes and fusions, and you have to be summoning in the unit that you need the most, of course. So if you look at your character box, you can pretty much say which is the best unit, but you have to analyze not only which unit is better, so which team is better. If you want to have them both in the same team, the only way to do it is the new strength boo category, which is this boo right here, the transformation boost. But this category doesn't have 170%; it's only 150. But this team have both of the units in it. So if you are looking for a team where both of them appear, you just need this category right now. I'm pretty sure we're gonna have better categories than this that are gonna have both of them in the same team, but we're talking about the future here. So yeah, just to end up the video, guys, we're gonna be talking about this. So this is an image that represents all the banners, the summon banners that we're gonna be getting before 4-year anniversary in global, which is gonna be, you know, 4 or 5 months in right now. JP version of the game has 4-year almost there. 4-year has a right for the JP. So we are talking about 4 months more or less. This is a photo of the 4 banners that are left on global, the 4 Dokkan Fest banners. So first of all, we're gonna have Gogeta and Broly as a dual Dokkan Fest, and we are only gonna have left Metal Cooler and the intelligence Goku Black. So the other two are pretty good units, but if you ask me, these two, Gogeta and Broly, are pretty much better than the other ones. It of course depends on your character box. Maybe you can interest the other two units, but uh, we should be summoning for Gogeta and Broly. Either maybe you want both of them, maybe you just need one, or you just want one of them. But this is pretty much what we have left for the fourth year. So in my case, for example, I'm gonna be summoning now on Gogeta, and I'm gonna be saving my stones till 4 year, cause today we got news about LR Goku, Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta that are coming to the JP version of the game. They are gonna be an LR Dokkan Fest. I mean, we could deduce that, but you can find it right here. But even that, I think we should summon in this banner because Gogeta and Broly are pretty much two of the best TURs that Global will have when they just come out. So yes, that's gonna be it for the video, guys. We're gonna end it here. Hope you enjoyed the content. Of course, if you like, you can subscribe or like the video. Also, you can check out my Twitter in the description, where we're gonna be posting news and stuff. So if you want to stay tuned about the JP and the global version of the game, you can check my Twitter out. So peace, guys.